Sirens once again sounded in Doha, Qatar, following what Iranian sources described as retaliatory strikes against U.S. sites in the region. Video circulating online showed plumes of smoke rising in parts of the Qatari capital, though the footage has not been independently verified. Qatari authorities have not immediately confirmed the extent of the damage. Qatar's Ministry of Interior said civil defense teams dealt with a minor fire in the industrial area caused by falling shrapnel after a missile interception. Officials said there were no reported injuries. In the United Arab Emirates, Iran's Press TV reported that a CIA facility in Dubai was targeted by an Iranian missile strike. There has been no confirmation from U.S. or Emirati officials regarding that claim. Details about any damage or casualties remain unclear. In Bahrain, Iranian media outlets reported that several U.S. sites in Manama were targeted by retaliatory missile fire. Press TV said Iranian missiles struck a U.S. base in Bahrain, with footage showing thick black smoke rising from the area. Iran's security leadership signaled that operations would continue. A senior Iranian security official said American facilities would be attacked as long as they are under U.S. control. Meanwhile, Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, the IRGC, claimed that several U.S. bases were targeted in retaliatory operations and alleged that hundreds of American troops were killed. The reported strikes mark a further expansion of hostilities beyond Iran and Israel, drawing U.S. assets across the Gulf into direct confrontation. Military installations in Qatar and Bahrain host significant American personnel and serve as key logistical and operational hubs in the region.
A pro-Iranian group attacked a U.S. military base in Airbill, Iraq, according to Iran's Fars news agency. The report said the base, located near Airbill International Airport, was targeted amid escalating regional tensions. Russia's RT News also reported that the U.S. base housing part of the airport complex was hit, citing a plume of smoke rising from the area. Earlier, residents reported hearing powerful blasts in the city. No official casualty figures have been released, and U.S. authorities have not immediately confirmed the reports. Unverified video circulated by RT News appeared to show the Pentagon's CRAM air defense system attempting to intercept incoming drones at the U.S. base in Iraq. The footage has not been independently verified. The reported strike in Airbill comes as Iranian-linked operations expand across multiple fronts. RT News reported that Iranian suicide drones were launched towards Israel via Iraqi airspace. Details on the scale and impact of those drone launches remain limited. Separately, RT News, citing Iranian media, reported that an Iranian missile struck Israel's military leadership complex. Iran's Press TV published a photograph that it said showed smoke rising from Israel's General Staff building following retaliatory attacks. The authenticity of the image and the extent of damage have not been independently confirmed. The developments mark a widening of hostilities across the region, with Iraq increasingly drawn into the confrontation. Meanwhile, Israel continues to report incoming threats, including ballistic missiles and drones, as Iranian retaliation unfolds following the killing of Iran's supreme leader in U.S.-Israeli strikes. Regional governments remain on alert as cross-border strikes, drone launches, and missile exchanges intensify. Iran has intensified its retaliatory campaign across the Middle East, launching missile and drone strikes on American military targets and allied countries. In the latest, the Iranian military once again targeted the United States naval base in Bahrain. The footage showed Iranian missiles hitting the headquarters of the U.S. Fifth Fleet naval base. Although interceptors attempted to down Iranian missiles over Bahrain, they failed. Bahrain International Airport was also a target. An Iranian drone directly targeted the American military installation at the airport. Bahrain's Interior Ministry said the international airport was targeted with a drone, quote, resulting in material damage without loss of life, end quote. It also said authorities were securing the area. The U.S. Embassy in Bahrain warned on February 28th that it considered high-rise buildings unsafe. The U.S.'s Al Udeid Air Base in Qatar also came under the barrage of Iranian ballistic missiles. An online video shows Patriot air defense systems working to intercept the Iranian missiles tonight. It showed the successful interception of several targets, lighting up the night sky. Earlier, on February 2, 8 people were injured in Qatar after Iranian missile shrapnel landed in multiple locations across the country, following a barrage of Iranian missiles that Qatar said its air defenses intercepted. Al Jazeera reported citing authorities. Qatar's Ministry of Interior said 66 missiles were fired, and authorities received 114 reports of shrapnel falling nationwide. Qatar's Ministry of Foreign Affairs condemned the attack by Iran, calling it a reckless and irresponsible, as well as a flagrant violation of sovereignty and an escalation threatening regional stability. Meanwhile, Iran also targeted Israeli neighbor Jordan. A fire broke out on the streets after an Iranian missile strike, according to reports. On February 28th, the Jordanian armed forces intercepted and shot down 2 ballistic missiles. The military also said its air force was conducting aerial sorties to protect the kingdom's skies and safeguard its sovereignty.
Shocking footage now emerging from the Gulf, claiming to capture a high-speed Iranian ballistic missile making its way toward a major U.S. military installation, and Patriot air defense systems failing to stop it. In this clip, 3 Patriot air defense missiles fire in rapid succession, each attempting to intercept the incoming warhead. But against expectations, all 3 interceptors failed to connect. The warhead continues its deadly trajectory, slicing through the sky as defenses scramble. The Iranian ballistic missile warhead targeted the Al Udeid Air Base in Qatar, a key hub for U.S. operations in the Middle East. Al Udeid houses thousands of U.S. and coalition personnel, along with critical command and logistics elements. The base has been central to American military efforts across the region. Al Udeid also came under Iranian attack last year in response to Israel and America's strikes that killed several officials and damaged nuclear sites in Natanz, Isfahan, and Fordow. Defense officials are now assessing damage and personnel safety as tensions remain dangerously high following a series of retaliatory strikes between Iran, the United States, and allied forces.